Welcome back, guys. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to create this professional 3D logo using corelDRAW. So let's begin. First thing you need to do is to go to your toolbar right here and make sure you select your rectangle shape. So if you select your rectangle shape, press down Ctrl key to draw a perfect rectangle. Next thing you want to do is to have to go to the rectangle property from the home tab here and make sure you type in 75 pixels for the width and 75 pixels for the height, and then you press enter key on your keyboard. So next thing you want to do, so let me press Ctrl plus to zoom out. So next thing you want to do here is to make a duplicate of this circle of this rectangle, sorry. So what you have to do here is to press down Ctrl key and then drag with your right click and make sure it snap. And then once you release, you're going to have something like this. Click on copy here. Then you have to make a duplicate of this. So for you to make a duplicate, just press Ctrl R, Ctrl R. So we need it in 4 places. Okay. Next thing you want to do here is to continue from the bottom right here and make another duplicate of this particular shape. Okay. So next thing you have to do is to press down Ctrl key and your right click. You have to drag with your right click. You have to drag with your left click and make sure it snap. Then place with your right click. Then you have to press Ctrl R. You need to make a duplicate of this in 2 times. Then the next thing you have to do is to select, press down Ctrl key and your normal click. Then you drag this to the top and place with right click. Okay, so you can press Shift key and select the bottom. Then C. This allows everything to align in the center, vertical. Okay, so next thing we have to do here is to fall back to the original shape. Right here, we have to come back here. You have to come to the shape right here and right click on it. Make sure you convert it to curve. Good. So having converted that to curve, you have to come to your toolbar right here. Make sure you choose shape tools. Having choose your shape tools, just come to the edge right here. Just click once, double click. So when you double click, you're going to have this in this way. Okay. Next thing you want to do here is to fill this particular shape with your smart fill. So for you to do that, you have to come to the smart fill tools, select your smart fill tools. Having selected your smart fill, then you can begin to fill like this, and this, this, and this, and this. Okay. Next thing you want to do here is to press Shift key and select this shape. Shift key and select this, and just have to select every area that you just fill with your smart fill and bring the logo shape out. Okay. Next thing you want to do here is to come down here and right click on this. This allows you to remove stroke. Perfect. Next thing you want to do here is to select all this and press delete key on your keyboard. We don't need that again, so we have to work on this one right here. Okay. Next thing you want to do is to press Ctrl plus to zoom out, then letter H to move to your hand move tools. Ctrl plus to zoom out. So what we get to do here is to make sure that we lay this particular shape on one after the other. You can select from the top here and make sure it snap like this. Shift key and select the bottom one, C. Then it has been perfectly aligned. Then you have to come to the home tab here. Make sure you click on web. Okay. Control key down, snap. Shift key and select this. Then you come to the home tab here. Make sure you click on web. Control key down and snap. Shift key and select this word. All right, so we are done with that. So we have to move down to the bottom one here. Control key down and snap. Shift key and select the main shape and make sure you click on word. Okay, so we have to select on this, control key down and snap, shift key and select this. Then we have to choose wedge. So control minus to zoom in, control minus. Okay, so control plus to zoom out, control plus to zoom out. So we need to work on this edge right here. So what we're going to do here is to draw a rectangle and snap to this edge this way. And then we have to make sure this gets to the top. So we can remove this, we can make it hairline so we'll be able to see what we are doing. So we have to make sure this gets to the top. Okay, then we have to press shift key down and select this shape. This time around, we are going to look for trim. Good. We have to select this and then delete. Then control minus, control minus. So we have it this way. So we have to make this also snap. At the bottom here, it has to be snap. Good. But one thing we're going to do here is to make sure we unfill this. For you to do that, just come down here, make sure you unfill, and right click to apply stroke color. So you can also make a stroke hairline. So control minus, now we have our logo shape. Now one thing we want to do next is to apply color into the logo before we can do the final stuff as far as this logo design is concerned. So what I'm going to do next is to come down below here and make sure you choose your interactive fit tools. So having choose your interactive fit, you have to come here and make sure you choose fonting. Sorry about that. So we have to select the shape and then make sure you choose fonting. So when you choose your fonting, so I'm going to make a copy of the font, of the color. So I'm going to copy this one right here. So the color I make use here is sky blue and normal navy blue. Now, the next thing you have to do is to come to the center point here, double click on the center point. This allows you to have a rotation pane. Then drag the rotation pane into the center of this rectangle. Then come to the top here and drag just to make a rotation. And make sure it snaps. Then place with your right click. Next, press Ctrl R, Ctrl R. Okay. With that, you should be able to have your logo in a perfect shape like this. Come back to the center rectangle and press delete key. Next thing you want to do is to select everything. Having selected everything, you have to come to the home tab here and make sure you click on group. So once you're able to group, then you have to click once on the logo shape. Then you have to come to the home tab here and make sure you type in 45 degree. Just type in 45 and press enter key on your keyboard. You're going to have it this way. Next thing you want to do is to add shadow. So you have to go back to your circle and draw your perfect circle. Just draw normal circle and then choose your transparent fill and make sure you choose fonting. Then from fonting, make sure you choose this. So with that, you should be able to select color and you can select on logo shape, right click and go for order, front of page. Okay, so you can tap the logo to the top a little bit. So now we can select everything and press Ctrl J to group, Ctrl minus to zoom in, and you can resize your logo based on how you want the logo to be. So this is how you can create a professional 3D logo using your corelDRAW step-by-step tutorial. I hope you guys find value for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumb up and also remember to subscribe for more tutorial like this in corelDRAW. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.